What's up, true gamers in the gaming community? How's it going? Got another video I'm doing here. This game system, to me, hasn't gotten any love for a while. It's been in my collection for a long time, and I wanted to show you some of my favorite games from the system. And that is the Wii. Everybody's talking about the Switch and liking the Switch, and that's cool and that's fine and all, but I want to talk about some of my favorite games for the Wii that I have in my collection, and I'm going to show you some of them right now, and they're pretty good games. Now, this game I'm about to show you that's in my collection was made for multiple systems, but who would ever expect this game to come out on the Wii? And to tell you the truth, it's actually not a bad game for the Wii. And that is Dead Space Extraction. This is a pretty good game for the Wii. It's not like, it's gory, but it's not like as gory as the ones like on the 360, I don't think. It's decent gore sci-fi game though, but to see this on the Wii was pretty awesome, because Dead Space 1 is actually my favorite on the 360, and that was a great game. I have all of the Dead Space games, but one will always be near and dear to my heart and be my favorite that I've beaten and played on my Xbox 360. But this is a great game, and I think you can actually pick it up on the cheap. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. I did. I think I paid like $2.50 for it at my local exchange. But it's a good game, so if you can, pick it up. You can also, if you see on the back, you can use the gun for it, and the controller's there. But it's a pretty decent game. Pick it up if you're into sci-fi, like gore shooters. It's pretty good. Another one here, and my favorite, everybody's favorite has a favorite, I don't know, like character for their game system. Rather it be Mario or what's that guy's Crash, I guess. I don't think Crash is really. I think back in the day, Crash was PlayStation's mascot. Then I'm not sure about now. Maybe it is Ratchet and Clank or one of them. But my favorite, it will always be forever Sonic, and this is Sonic and the Black Knight for the Wii. A lot of people hated the Sonic games because of the camera controls and angles in the game, but this game is not really that bad. It is a little challenging because of the camera angles and stuff like that, but I think you could pick this up pretty cheap. And if you're into Sonic like I am, he's my favorite. He's my favorite out of all of them. I like him over Mario, hands down. You know what I mean? I grew up in my early days with a Sega Genesis, and then I later on got a Sega Master System, which was before the Sega Genesis. But when I got Sonic free with my Sega Genesis, I actually sent in to get it free. When I got my Sega Genesis, it came with Altered Beast. But it came with, I can't remember if it came with this voucher. If you send this voucher in, they sent you the game free in the mail. You'll never see that ever again. Nostalgia's a hell of a drug. And when I got the first Sonic game for the Sega Genesis, man, was it awesome. Awesome graphic, awesome gameplay, everything. And Sonic is the best to me, hands down. But this game isn't really that bad, so if you get a chance, see if you can find it on the cheap for your Wii, and give it a shot. It's really not that bad. And the graphics were pretty decent for the Wii. You know what I mean? But it's a good game. Another game I got here for the Wii, and everybody is really well known about this character, because I believe there's a new game coming out of this series that's coming out for the Nintendo Switch. And I haven't gotten much into this. I need to get into this game and play it more. It is Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. I got that on the cheap. I played a little bit of it. I can't remember the part I was at in the beginning of it, but I didn't really get to delve deep into this game. But I'm actually going to do that probably sometime this weekend. I'm going to be firing up my Wii, and this is one of the games I'm going to start. It looks pretty good, you know, from what I've played so far. But you know, it is complete. But Metroid is a great game. It's one of the cult classics on the original NES, and it's a great game. I have Metroid. I don't think I have it anymore. I had Metroid Pinball. I can't remember if it was for the Advance, but I played a hell of a lot of that because I'm into pinball games. But if you're into Metroid Prime and you do not have this in your Wii collection yet, pick it up. It's a pretty good game. Another game I have here for the Wii is a very old game that started out on the Atari. It hasn't evolved as much as Pac-Man has, but this is a really cool, different type of game. And this is a Centipede game for the Wii. It's actually kind of like an action-adventure, but there is parts where you play it like you used to play the oldest Centipede, but kind of like in 3D. And it's a really good game. I didn't think it was going to be that great. I found it for $1. But it's a pretty awesome game. So if you can, try to pick up this game if you're into games like that. The old school Centipede will always be one of the greatest games that ever came out back in those days. But this is actually pretty good. You know what I mean? And to find it complete for $1 is actually pretty great. So if you get a chance, pick that up. I'm pretty sure it's pretty cheap. And you can also play it with the pad, the game controller. I have this game controller. I played with this. But you can also use the other ones. Another great game that I like in the series that's an old school game. It's actually pretty good on this. On the Wii is it's Rampage Total Destruction. This is a pretty good game. I think is there a Rampage movie coming out? Let me know down in the comments below. I think there is, but this is a pretty good game. It's Rampage with beefed up graphics and stuff like that. And I think and also on this you can also play the original Rampage. That's also on here. But this is a great game. I've always liked the Rampages. I have it on the Wii. I think I have it on. I have one on the PlayStation 2 too. But that's it right there. So, and it's a great game. So, I don't know how much these games will cost right now. I'm pretty sure you can get Wii games pretty cheap on the cheap right now. So, if you get a chance, check it out. It's a great game. This is a fighting game from Sega. A lot of people don't talk about this game a lot when it comes to fighting games because the Wii is known for Smash Brothers. You know, I don't think the Wii had too many fighting games on there, but this game here is it's called Tournament of Legends, and I got this for $1. I think this is a sleeper fighting game. It's really not bad at all, but you never hear anybody talk about this game. And I think I got it for $1 or $2. I can't remember, but it's complete, and I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. It's a pretty good fighting game on the Wii made by Sega. So if you get a chance, pick it up. Now this was actually hard for me to find, and I finally found it at my exchange. I can't remember, but I have all these games from the Xbox One S down to the Xbox. Let me see. I even have these games on the Advance. And I think I have it on my... Yeah, I have them on my original OG Xbox. And it is... And I also have the ones that were on Xbox Live Arcade for the 360. But this was a hard game to find for the Wii, and it is Metal Slug Anthology. This is a great, great game. Mind you, a lot of these games that I have separately bought on other systems. But one of the games that were not on the other systems, if you see on the back here, is Metal Slug 6. I have all of them, but Metal Slug 6 was on the Anthology. And this has all those games on there for the Wii. This was an awesome find. I didn't pay too much for it. I think it was $5. And it is a great game. So if you're into the Metal Slug series, pick it up. It is a great game. If you're into those kind of, run and gun shooters, Metal Slug is the game for you. Now this game was, it's called Sony and Omega by Sega. I got this for $1. I played a little bit of this a long time ago with my kids. It's a great little party game, fun game to play. And Sony and Omega is pretty popular because I think some of his games were in Chuck E. Cheese's. But it's a great game to play. And I'm pretty sure you can actually pick this up pretty cheap. So if you can, pick it up. Play it with the kids, or if you have friends over. You know what I mean? It's a great game from Sega. This is another Sonic game that was on the Wii. It is Sonic and the Secret Rings. A lot of people didn't like this again. Camera issues. Camera issues for me also. But I did play a good portion of this. And it's actually not that bad. Picked it up for $2. It is complete. It's a great game for the Wii. The Sonic games are not that bad. If you can get used to the camera angles and trying to play the game, you'll have fun with it. But it's a great game to pick up, if you're into the Sonic genre and series. Now, this game did really good on the Wii. It's a great game. People still play it today. And it is Sonic Colors. This is a great game for the Wii. I got it for $5. It might be the best Sonic game on the Wii. You know what I mean? But it is really fun. Sonic Colors is an awesome game. A little bit of camera issues. But this is a great game to pick up for the Wii. And it is complete in there. But Sonic Colors is a great game. It is very fun. And it's probably the best one out of all the Sonic games that are on the Wii. So if you don't have it in your collection, pick it up. It's a great game. Now, I like shoot 'em ups. You like shmups, right? I can't remember how I found out about this. I think I was watching one of the game videos where people buy the they show all the kind of games that they have for the Wii, and I didn't know the Wii had this. It's called the Ultimate Shooter Collection. This is a great game for the Wii if you're into shmups. Now, one of these games on here, I also have, I think it's called Chaos Fields. I think I have for the GameCube, if that's the one that's on there. But this has 3 different types of games on here. 3 shoot 'em up games. I don't know if you could see that very well because of the way my camera is, but I picked this up for I think it was $2.50, if I can't remember correctly, at my local exchange. But it's a shoot 'em up on the Wii, and it's actually pretty good. So if you get a chance, pick it up. It's a great game. Another one here by Sega that's on the Wii that everybody loved back in the day. I actually have this game on my Sega Master System. It is Alien Syndrome. This is another decent game for the Wii. It takes a little time to get used to with the way the controls are, but it's a great game. You know what I mean? It's a pretty decent game. It's a little different from the other ones, from the old school ones, but Alien Syndrome is a cult classic game that Sega had brought out. The actual arcade one is supposed to be really, really good. Excuse me. I think they did bring out a port of that on the Sega collection on the 360, and I think the PS3 had one too, and you can unlock it somehow. But this is a great game for the Wii. Now, another good one for the Wii, and I do have this game on my Dreamcast, and it is House of the Dead 2 and 3. And I also have, is it House of the, what other House of the Dead is there? Is that House, I have a House of the Dead, I think House of the Dead 3 on my original OG Xbox, if that's the one. But I picked this up for a good price, $5. There's 2 and 3 on one system. You can also use the gun with it and the controller. But House of the Dead games are great. You still see these games in the arcades today. That's how popular they are. Dave and Buster's, I think Chuck E. Cheese. But places like that have them. It's a great game to add to your collection if they're into zombie shoot-'em-ups. Now this one got some controversy. This is my last one. I saved the best for last. This is a great game for the Wii also. It is House of the Dead Overkill. Let me tell you what's overkill in this game. The black bro says the F-bomb like at least over 1,000 times. Everything had the F this, F that, man, F this and F these zombies, F. I mean, the F-bomb is crazy mad in this game. And I think it got a little controversy behind it because he just dropped so many F-bombs. It kind of make you want to wish you could just take virtual tape, duct tape, and tape his mouth up. You know what I mean? But besides that, the action shooting in this is pretty goddamn good. But, man, I got sick and tired of him always, dropping the F-bomb, man. You know what I mean? I mean, give it a fucking break. Stop dropping the F-bomb. But it was a pretty good game. So if you get a chance, check it out. It is House of the Dead Overkill for the Wii. And I picked this up for, I think it was $2.50. But that's a great game. So, that's going to end this video. I just wanted to show you some of my Wii games I have in my collection. Show the Wii some love. Pick a Wii up if you don't have one and add it into your collection if you're a collector. You can get them really cheap. And I think I didn't get a Wii for $50, $40. You know what I mean? Everybody says, oh, it's a shovelware system. I just proved to you that it's not a shovelware system. Yes, it has shovelware games that were on the system, but it also had some pretty good games that were also on the system by Sega. You know, they brought out some pretty decent games on a Wii, and that's one of the reasons why you should own a Wii. So this is going to end this video. I will be putting up another video of me doing some more gameplays of different types of games. I think the next one's going to be a PlayStation 1 game or a PlayStation 2 game. So stay tuned for that, guys. Also, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing and commenting. I really appreciate it. And just remember, guys, just keep gaming and be nice to people. You know? Play your games. Be happy. And I'll see you later with another video, probably this weekend. Sega Man, out.